Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is for any placement of Gemi you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. I will also put them in the description box below, and I will as well mention when it is important for you to utilize your own intuition instead of concentrating on mine. Alright? Yeah, or listening to mine and mine alone. And so with that being said, my gorgeous Gemis, let's get into your cards. Just cleaning my blue light glasses. Let's make sure. Yeah. That I'm good. Okay. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day. Yes. Yes. Ooh, Flower of Spring at the bottom. Nice. Gemis. That's very nice. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. For my Gemis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the 9 of Spring. 9 of Spring. With the 7 of Autumn. Might take a bit of might take a while. I don't know what might take a while, but something's taking its sweet time coming in. Yeah. Now I'm going to use Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemis, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright for the first set, please. Yay, angels and guides. And we have Town the Poet pointing towards the left. And cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they are happening in the past, or they happen super slowly. They happen in the past, or they're happening super slowly. Now the card at the bottom of the deck is List of the Shadows, followed by Ecstasis. And Penelope Dreamweaver. Yeah. And Lattice Moon's Daughter. Okay. So, let me read. Okay, so the 9 of Spring talks of protect the fruit of your labor, protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Your environment might see an attack. In the picture, the environment is being attacked by ladybugs, right? But for you, it might be something else, right? Might be coworkers, might be colleagues. Please utilize your intuition in regards to what is committing this attack. But anyway, it's going to be, something is going to attack something, right? And its resolution, I'm sensing, is going to be a work in progress. Meaning it's going to be slow but steady progression. Once you understand what you need to do, you'll do it, but it might take time to like have it unfurl the right way. Because the 7 of Autumn, alright, is the 7 of Pentacles. It says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Yep. Now the cards clarifying that are Town the Poet pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happen in the past, like I mentioned, or they're happening super slowly. Alright? Now, in the past, what happened in the past, or what is happening super slowly, is that you clearly see where you need to go. You're being creative, and you're using chaotic energy. No, not chaotic. Erotic energy. As well as not taking things seriously by laughter, by laughing a lot, as well as not getting into serious mischief. Due to this card pointing towards the left. Next, you have a list of the shadows. Now, I feel like this has might be something that you slowly healed, but you definitely healed it along the way. For those for whom this has happened in the past, for those for whom this has not happened yet, it's probably because you haven't done the shadow work necessary. For those who have had this happen, they've done the shadow work. Now, the list of the shadows talks of healing the shadows, addictions, bondage, and self-esteem. So something was healed in your shadow side, which is amazing. Next, you have ecstasis. Now, ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Yeah. So the healing of this has brought you much joy and happiness. Overflowing joy and happiness. Next, you have Iris of the Rainbow. Now, Iris, alright, talks of promise for the future and hope. So, what I'm trying to say is that, that ecstasy and joy brought you a little push, the little push that you needed in order to get going. That is what this card is talking about. Yeah. You have much hope. Then you have Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now, Lattice, alright, talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, and riddles, which is a great thing, right? So, while the Seven of Autumn is happening, this big, very long waiting period, alright, at this point in time, you were able to, consciously, not necessarily consciously, but you were able to deduce, right? Able to deduce what needed to happen, because you have illumination and riddles. Well, mainly illumination, because you got the answer to the question you were looking for, the riddle that you were looking to solve. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. Yes, Geminis. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. Anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect. The dreamer wanted to pop out for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. Anyone from the highest good. And you got the Prince of Spring and the Queen of Autumn, which is interesting because that same sequence, like spring and autumn, was the same sequence that happened in the first set, but now you have it in the second set. Spring and autumn, after the other. Right? Okay. So, King of Spring is a very innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Someone is coming out from the woodwork. I don't know why I said that, but someone's coming out of the woodwork, and well, I guess because I said unexpected supporter, so maybe you haven't seen them yet. Maybe they've been keeping themselves secret, keeping their admiration for your work a secret. And so that's why I mentioned the woodwork, coming out of the woodwork. You never know, right? So someone who is going to champion you on. Yes. And then you have the Queen of Autumn. Now the Queen of Autumn is a generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. It says be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meaning someone who can make your dreams, who can help your dreams come true. Yes. See, the king of autumn, king of spring, alright, is the one with the plan. While the queen of autumn is the one who is the support. This is not necessarily meaning that this is related to the gender. It is related to the energy that the card emits. So, the king of spring is the boss, right? He is the business owner. And the queen of autumn is more like the nurture, what's the word I'm looking for? The one that ensures that everything happens according to plan, right? According to the schedule, and that it stays on course. Now, the next, to clarify this set, alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and clarify these two cards here in the upright. For the second set, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. And you have the He of the Fairy Sword. He of the Fairy Sword. Followed by the Feline. Followed by the Maiden. Followed by Faf the Footer. Or Fafi, as I like to call him. Followed by the Soul Shrinker. And Honesty. Yeah. And Fairies of the Future. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I use selenite on my decks, if you're at all interested. Okay, so I read the tarot cards. Now for the clarifiers. Aha. So here the Fairy Sword talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, and protection. So with this sequence, right, so the innovative king of spring, who is very business minded, and the queen of autumn, who is more of the nurture type, not necessarily related to the genders, more like related to the energy both of these emit, more of the nurturing type, right? This teamwork makes the dream work, is protected, right? Yes. And then this teamwork also is very detail oriented with the Queen of Autumn. Now the Queen of Autumn, like I said, is very nurturing and takes care of the little things to do in order to make sure that the project goes off swimmingly well, right? That is what that is. So she looks at the nitty-gritty, the details, and the fine-tuning of something. Yeah. Get up off of that thing. Shake it till you feel better. Get up off of that thing. Shake it. Steady now. I'm not sure if the wording is correct, but whatever. The next card is the Maiden. Now the Maiden talks of auspicious beginning, birth, hope, growth, and joy. I also wrote blank slate on this card. Personally, I wrote that. I wrote everything on the card, but when I wrote blank slate, that was my own interpretation, because the Maiden is, like, to me, one step prior to the Fool. And the Maiden is a baby, so she has no prior experience whatsoever. So she is getting into something new from a new perspective. Doesn't have any past experiences to taint her current experience, right? And so that's why she's learning. She is constantly learning. I'm gonna write that down. Learning experience. Experience. So she is constantly learning. learning about the project, learning about what to do next in life, learning about all those little things that we take for granted, right? And next you have Faf the footer. Now Faf, Fee, talks of being real, earthing, grounding, centering. So, yeah. So, I mean, one of the things that the maiden needs to absolutely do is to ground herself while she is beginning a new project so that she doesn't get too caught up in her thoughts and expectations. Then you have the soul shrinker. So the soul shrinker talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, destruction, and blessings. So basically what this means is that the maiden, right, needing to ground herself in order to not allow the cruelty, the malice, the destruction, the gossip, and the curses to like make her get ahead of herself or lead her to getting ahead of herself. So basically, this is so that she can keep a level head while things of this sort are taking place. Next, you have honesty. Now, honesty talks of honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. The interesting combination of these cards, at least the soul shrinker and this card, I feel really deflects self-destruction. Well, there's destruction, not necessarily self-destruction on the soul shrinker, but so what the honesty card is coming out is that making certain that this person, whoever I'm picking up on, who is one of the two, or who is in a partnership where they are with their counterpart, you know, the person that can balance their energy out. That individual needs to be honest with themselves about what they are doing currently and how they're moving forward in order to make sure that they don't deceive themselves. See, generally in teamwork, you absolutely need someone to balance you out so that they can call you out on your shit and help you avoid pitfalls in order for you to be able to see the guidance moving forward, because that's what the fairies of the future talk of. It's be here now, guidance moving forward. It's in order for you to notice those little itty bitty details that need to be noticed along the path. Okay? Itty bitty. Yeah. So, I'm gonna drink some water. I am parched. Yes. Soon going to be Christmas. It's Christmas Eve tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Christmas Eve. Yeah. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the 8 of Autumn. The 8 of Autumn with the 5 of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. And there's like a 2 of Spring that's popping out, so I'm going to take it. Yeah. So. One moment. So I start off with the 8 of Autumn. Now the Eight of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So, yep. Okay, so this is signifying long-term project. Well, the King of Spring and the Queen of Autumn signified teamwork, right? And so you're going back to school in order to allow that teamwork of yours to go farther and be able to manifest more, be more lucrative, or be more productive. So I'm getting. Though I feel like there will be a little snag. The story I'm getting in my mind is that at some point there will be a little snag in the road, right? And that little snag is going to lead you to reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. The purse strings are a little tight this month. Yeah, a little tight for your liking is what I'm getting. Excuse me. So, but in order to be certain that this will only last this month, you will try to learn from this experience. Learn from experience. And you'll be like, you know what I need? I can't do this by myself, and this or this partner is no longer suited for my needs. So I am going to go find someone else, someone better, someone who is more apt to help me along my way in realizing this project of mine. So excuse me. So you are deciding to go towards a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, which says partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. Yeah, so you're letting something that no longer serves you behind because you feel like it might, and this is the reason why you're leaving it behind. Please, it'll be different for all of you, so utilize your own intuition. But you're leaving it behind to find something better that will be more of service to you and you wanted to create. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Nellis the Alchemist, yeah, as well as the Singer of Initiation. Awesome. And the Guardian at the Gate, as well as the Singer of Connection. What? Yeah. And the Rar card. We have some energy cards here. Rar. Alright. So, did I read? Yeah, going back to school, feeling a little lost, but due to that, you are going to be led to find the best partner for you, and that will set off, if I can say that. That will create inner transformation for you, and as well as irrevocable. Well, inner transformation that can that is final. Okay, irrevocable change means that there's no turning back from that change. And it'll allow you to begin something new with the singer of initiation, which talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level. So you're changing, like irrevocably changing into something else is definitely going to allow for a triumph, and you also moving to a new passage, a new level of life, right? That will allow you to go through a gate, go through a portal. I'm going to write portal on this card. Portal. A new portal that will allow you to then create new connections. Create new connections. Get more spiritual connections, which will allow your karma to balance itself out. That will teach you or teach the other person that you're connecting to empathy in regards to something that they weren't usually used to being empathetic about. Then you have the Rar card. Now the Rar card, okay, talks of wild energy, pure potential. So there's nothing can stop you now, is what I'm getting with that card. The world's your oyster. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. And you got the Queen of Spring. You got the King and Queen of Spring here. Interesting. Okay. Queen of Spring with the Three of Winter and the Ace of Spring. Interesting. So, you have divine counterparts. Yep. Okay, let me put this back. And the Queen of Spring, alright, is a very, very brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly individual. Is there? No. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Yes. The Queen of Spring is the businesswoman of the deck. See, the princess, just like the Princess of Winter being the light worker of the deck, the Queen of Spring is the businesswoman. Alright. So you can find a way to be able to work and still have a happy, loving family, right? Now, generally in some tarot cards or oracle cards, the Queen of Spring is a divorced individual. Just keep that in mind. Because she's too preoccupied by her business, not enough with her family or with her partner. So the next card is the Ace of Spring. Okay, and the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Oh, no. Okay, so after the Queen of Spring, there was the Three of Winter, excuse me. And the Three of Winter talks of reach out to others for comfort and love. You will win, you will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I know which deck I'm referring to. In the After Tarot, the Queen of Spring is a divorced individual. Yeah. Oh, well, see, the Queen of Spring is a... Sorry. in the After Tarot, the Queen of Spring is a business-minded person, while as the Queen of Winter in this deck is more the divorced individual. Alright, so now the Queen of Spring, being so devoted to her business, she decided to throw herself deeply into her work because someone broke her heart, or her heart got broken. She broke her heart. Can't we even say that? Her heart got broken. Her heart was broken. And it says, reach out for comfort and love. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. And I feel like that is what she is doing. She is concentrating on her business to not have her mind go back to the whatever the reason for that breakup was. But with her being so concentrated on her work, she now has a new idea, new inspiration, which talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Which is one of the things that the Queen of Spring does, which is she turns adversity into, like, she turns things that went bad into something amazing. So her heartbreak, she utilized that to create something more, something beautiful out of it. Right? So the clarifying cards. Yes. No. So, please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying these cards out for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. And you got the Singer of Healing. Yay! Singer of Healing. The Journeyman. Unity. Luathos the Wild. And the Singer of Intuition. Okay, so as the Queen of Spring is healing because she's concentrating on what she's doing, and she's concentrating on being creative, not just wallowing in the pity of something that did not work out, but she's looking to the future with hope and optimism, and with the intent of creating something new, right? Yes. While she does that, she will be able to heal her mind, body, or spirit, which is amazing, with the Singer of Healing, which will allow her to move forward with the Journeyman. Now, the Journeyman talks of adventure, polishing of skills, independence, and travel. I wrote the Fool on this card. To me, this is the Fool in this deck because, first of all, it looks quite similar to the Fool, which is a man who is walking off a ledge without really a care in the world. That's pretty much what this card is doing as well, because I feel like this Journeyman has the belief that something's going to catch his fall. He has no idea what, and he doesn't need to know what, but he just knows that something's going to catch his fall. And generally, when we start something new, that is the attitude with which we need to start this, whatever this project is. Alright, next you have Unity. Now unity talks of union, mystical experiences, and spiritual home. So I feel like this understanding, this deep understanding that that the Fool is gonna have he doesn't know how, he doesn't know when, but he knows that something's gonna support him, and that is what he found in his spiritual home that belief, that knowing that something is always going to look out for him, right? Something similar to what happened to me after I was in that accident, that I just knew that, or not after, but it happened while I was in that induced coma. I just knew that everything was alright. I didn't have to worry about anything. I was being taken care of. I just was not conscious at the time. When I say conscious, I mean I wasn't awake, so I couldn't see much, but I was awake in my mind. So my body might have been disconnected from my soul, or I don't know what, but something was offline for a little bit, though I did not stop breathing by myself, hence I'm still here. My mind never ceased having oxygen, never. Even if they had to put me on a respirator to be certain that I would not wake up before my body had completely healed, but I didn't have anything to worry about. I didn't have to worry about my body because there was nothing to worry about, right? Okay, so I would have a lot of work to do to get back to what I was before, but I was still safe. My life was no longer in danger. It was right after the accident, but while I was in the hospital, everything was fine, right? And I feel like that's why, one of the reasons why I felt supported, because once you get in that state, you know that there's nothing you can do. It's all in the hands of the divine. There's nothing you can do. Right. In the hands of the divine. One word. Okay, next you have Luathos the Wild. Now Luathos, alright, talks of balance. Now, the reason why I feel like they put me in a induced coma was so that my body can find balance. Instead of it being all erratic and chaotic and having all this worry and feeling stress and blah blah blah, they put my body offline so that it can just concentrate on healing itself. I have an insane immune system. My immune system is rock solid. It's amazing. So I'm very grateful and very thankful for that. Even if I caught a couple of I think I caught pneumonia while I was in my coma, but that's only to be expected sometimes. Stuff happens. But I'm fine now. Nothing to report. Everything is A-okay. Now, one of the things that was awakened, well, I've always had an intuitive sense, but I had learned to not trust it due to life experiences in my childhood. So what happened during my accident, or after my accident, when I woke up from my induced coma, was that everything was set back. Like, it was as if I was set back to the mental age of 3, and so I had the ability to start everything all over again from a blank slate, just like the maiden did, right? So I hope that gave you some insight as to how to proceed in this new adventure of yours, from a perspective of it being a new experience, not allowing yourself to be tainted by past experiences. A blank slate is what I'm getting. Yeah, why blank slates? Wait, I'll continue this later. So, my gorgeous Geminis, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like, share, subscribe, and comment, please, to help my video be seen by as many people as possible, because I want to help I want to help people move to 5D if I can. Oh, I would love that. So please help spread my channel so that I can help as many people as possible move into this 5D transition. Alright, so my gorgeous, and I don't have any Gemini in my chart, so my gorgeous Gemmies and my fellow human beings, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!